All right, guys, Coach Imran here. We're going to take a look at some of the footage from our last game and review it from the footage we put on Instagram. So let's just dive straight into it and look at some of the things that cost us the game, some of the things that we can improve on, and some of the things that we did well. So we're going to look at the game in no particular order. Just start with whatever clips we have, and we'll work our way through the clips. All right, so obviously travel, mistakes happen. We run on fast break, no big deal. Clean it up a little bit. Okay. So again, something that cost us a lot of points and a lot of possessions is when their offense would try to score, whether by shooting or driving and trying to attempt a layup or a shot, doesn't matter. We would not box out. Forget about boxing out just the guys on the perimeter. Look at their guys all ready for an open three-point shot because we couldn't box out their big man. Now we got three guys surrounding one of their players who's going to get an offensive rebound, and we have another player right over here. Hopefully you can see the mouse with his back turned. This is a recipe for disaster. Let's see what happens because we didn't box out one individual. Okay, got the offensive rebound, tapped it to one of his players. That guy tapped it over to this open guy in the perimeter. Abu Bakr, you came out, you closed out, but he was already set in his shot, right? He jumped, he planted his feet, and he was getting in his rhythm to knock down that shot. And that was money in the bank. All right. Again, you know, when we jog up slowly, guys, we let the defense get set. So sometimes we have to push our tempo a little bit. Okay, we see nice screen by Miles. You know, shot could have been executed better, but we got the offensive rebound. Abu Bakr's moving around the play very well. That's Abu Bakr with the ball right now. All right, got another screen. Drove, couldn't do much with it. Okay, Hassan tried to set a screen for Yazin. I think Muad got the ball right now. Muad coming around to Yazin. Yazin comes around the screen, elevates, misses the shot, no problem. Not bad, right? I mean, a lot of that possession was bad, but the way it ended wasn't bad. We just didn't knock down the shot. Okay, see what's going on? Again, what did we work on, right, guys? We have this as a reference video. And you have somebody who's a good big, or in this case, he's just bigger than you. Don't let him go and get a deep position in the paint. You got to use that forearm. You got to push him out, right? You can't let him dictate what he wants to do on you. You got to dictate to him where he's going to go and where you're going to put him. Okay? So right there, the whistle blows. Abu Bakr, your hands were down going forward instead of going straight up. You started with your hands forward, then you put them up. You gave the referee an excuse. Miles, you came from behind the player with your hands down. Not something we want to be doing. Foul call, okay. Okay, again, let's see what we do. Who's guarding? Omar, you let that guy get inside position on you. And again, another offensive rebound. Again, the same guy. The same guy, brothers. We are not playing zone. We are not playing zone. Omar, you come out. Someone miscommunicated somewhere. So, Miles, it looks like you are the odd man out. So we have Omar, Abu Bakr, and Hassan. Abu Bakr's off his guy, but he looks like he's about to run over towards this guy. And Miles, look at where you're giving this guy free reign in the most dangerous place on the court, right in the paint, right? And what happens? Got like 3 offensive rebounds in a row. Okay, he missed all his shots, but we didn't do the right thing. We gave these guys like 5 or 6 possessions when they should have just had 1. All right, good play. Should have been an and 1. He called a travel. Was not a travel. No problem. We keep our head in the game. All right, he called a blocking foul. Could have been a charge, no problem. I'll let that one slide. All right, no problem. He made his free throws as we are expected to do. Okay, see what we're trying to run here. Hudson's game. Hudson, sometimes he feels hot, so we let him take those threes, and in that case, he made it. Omar, you are playing way too back, my brother. You need to get up closer to that point guard. And he hits it right in your face. Did he hit it? It looked like it went in. Could be wrong. All right, Hudson, you're feeling it. Air ball. So sometimes, guys, we got to run our offense. We know what we're supposed to be working on to get off shots. Now you guys are getting a little desperate, so you start trying to trap and press. Good defense nonetheless, Hassan. You're taking him out of his element, so he is working harder than he should. So, and you see their offense is not setting up like it used to, but they're also trying to keep the ball away from you guys, right? Because they know they have the lead and there's not much time left. So let's go ahead and go to one of our other clips. Let's see where we are at. All right, let's go to the one that's called fourth. All right, Adil, very good penetration. You penetrate very well, but look at where you fed it to Miles. Look how deep you are, and look how close he is to you, right? Not really ready for it. There's a defender right there. He gets the ball, gets the and one, I think. No, that was my mistake. That's where I called the timeout, guys, because I thought you were about to turn it over. So that's my bad, but good idea. We need better execution. We made it. Uzair, you were very deep in there. You probably want to go up with that because you're so close. But nonetheless, good play. You found the open man, so not gonna hate. All right, solid defense so far. Okay, Miles switched. And Miles, you switched, but then you let the guy go, right? He's a three-point shooter, and you let him get an open three-point shot. So great switch, but why you didn't follow through, I don't know. And then their big guy gets the offensive rebound, the guy that you were supposed to guard, and he gets offensive rebound. Story of our life, and he scores.
Who hit the three for the buzzer? 35? He's so cold.
So I like this pace. Adil, you're pushing it. I like it. Good things can happen, guys, when we push the ball, right? We're smaller and quicker than most teams, so good things happen when we push the ball. Nice screen to Sam. Again, you can dribble once you catch it. You didn't follow. You didn't pick up your pivot foot. You can put the ball down. You can do a power dribble or dribble normally. You don't have to get stuck there, right? You have your steps and your dribbles left. Use them. You gotta be comfortable. That's the problem. We're anxious. We're nervous. And again, why did that guy blow by you? He doesn't. I'm not sure. You're faster and quicker than him, but we're not disciplined on defense, right? We're jumping at every little thing. When all we have to do is get in our proper defensive stance, try to contest the shots, and keep the right space between us. And remember, we never give them middle. Force them to the sidelines. All right, let's watch a few more minutes from this quarter, and then we'll go to one more quarter, and we'll call it a day. So Adil can push it a little harder. Nice pass. Good shot. Ran some offense, right? Almost in our 1-3-1 a set. Muad was in the high post. Something that we knew we had all game, but we had to work more. Okay, they're setting the screen. Muad switched. Very nice. Very nice. Adil battling with the guy down low. I like it. He's bigger than you, but you're battling. Muad is in the help position. So he got a shot off, but Muad was helping for a reason, so I'm cool with that. And again, Hassan, rushing when you're throwing a over the head pass when you should be throwing a bounce pass, right?
That looked like a snap shot right there.
Look at that, Muad. Look at that. Look at where your body is and where your body should be. Look at the distance between you. Look at the distance between you guys. You got to put a body on him, right? You can't let him get all the free space that he wants so he can get towards the basket. And the foul, right? Right? All you have to do is put your body on him first, let him feel some resistance. Well, actually, it was a turnover, so that worked out in our favor, but you got to put a body on him. Okay. Whole bunch of standing around. Okay, we got some cutting, and you see, again, story of our life. Rebounds, offensive rebounds, and missing layups. But good thought. Muad, very patient, good, and Adil, good cutting. Again, we know what the keys to victory and success are, guys. These guys are weak in the middle, so we got to attack the middle. We got to use screen and rolls, pick and rolls, movement, cutting, etc., and ball movement. One guy grabbing rebounds over 3 people. All right, one more, guys, and then we're done. Let's see that again. I did not see that. Okay. All right. Okay, nice. Again, movement, guys, movement. Even when we do one-on-one, but if we just use some high screen and rolls or high screens, and then we try to get loose a little bit so we can get our shots off, it makes more sense. It works. All right, Omar, love the tenacity, but should we be putting the ball behind our back when we're this deep on the other side? High risk move. And look how many defenders you got around you, right? So you put it behind your back. You got 2 guys right there, and you got your third coming up right there. Or no, there was only 2. But little high risk. Could have probably passed it to one of our other players. All right, nobody's picking up number 11. We're sticking to man. So we shouldn't be helping at this point. That should be Miles all day. No box out. Not keeping a hand and a body on these bodies. So I see 2 guys moving, Hassan, and I'm not sure the other one is. See Muad, Bubu, and Yazin just standing around. Okay, Bubu's moving around now. Muad, you're moving around a little bit now. Yazin, I see you moving. And again, move around a little bit, get the foul called, and it works out in our favor, right? We got to move, guys. We got to move. Move and attack. Who's supposed to be? So again, attacking, right? when we attack, when we move the ball, whether we make the shot or we get the foul call, it's still a victory for us. So one thing that I thought about discussing, but I've forgotten, is between you and the basket, guys, it's just one player. Look at the space they're giving you, right? Look at the space they're giving you. One of the benefits when we run a 5-out or even a 4-out with one in the high post, but when we have good spacing, the middle is open. It's up to you to get a good screen and blast towards the basket. Or if you know the guy that's guarding you is slower than you, bigs, even sometimes the bigs, you guys had guys who were slower than you, but you weren't taking advantage of the matchups. Something to consider. The middle is always going to be there. And Boo Boo read my mind. Thank you, Boo Boo. Abu Bakr attacking the middle. It's very good. Now again, why we brought the double on the perimeter, I'm not sure. Again, terrible shot, but that's not the point. Right? Not the point. Maybe just one more clip, guys. One more clip. And we will call it a day. Look at that guy's position. Look at that position. Pushing. Remember the benefits, guys, of pushing. Look at the defense. They're already set, right? And we're not running our offense the way we should. So sometimes there's a benefit of pushing the ball. Again, let's look at that one more time. Where are you, Adil? You're in the heart of the paint almost. You got defenders right around you. And what do? You try to throw a straight pass. Why not a bounce pass? Why not a fake one way and then bounce it in, right? Can't telegraph what we're doing, guys. And guys, look, if the point guard's already up here and we got 1, 2, 3 players behind him, it's not a good idea when we're trying to run an offense, right? And have our offense set. Nice. Again, one of the themes of the day, guys, the 1-3-1. Point guard brings it up. Our 4 or our 3 establishes in the high post, entry pass to him, right? You cut, he gives you a pass, and it's usually an open or empty lane. And either if it's not an open 2-pointer or open layup, you're going to get hacked and go to the foul line. We've seen this multiple times now. I mean, you guys were trying to not, come on, guys. Let's look at this again. Okay, now look. 1, not on his player. 2, not on his player. Defender on his player. So we got 3 guys. And this guy still look at how easily he breaks your double, triple team, whatever you want to call it, something that we always work on. But we ourselves are not doing this properly. And because he steps through it, he jumps through it, look at where he's at. And what is the barrier between him and the basket? Absolutely nothing. No barrier, right? And look at our guys. What are you guys doing after he goes up? Still standing. Nobody's trying to put a body on him. He got his own rebound again. right? And there we go. Easy 2 points for them. Very easy game to win, guys. Very, very easy game to win. All we had to do is box out. Let's say we didn't even run our offense properly, but we just boxed out, we probably would have won this game. Look at the gap right now, guys. Look at this. Look at the parting of the Red Sea right here. Look at this area from me watching all the way to the basket. I could have just ran in there myself from the sideline and got to the basket. Jump stop and shot. It is what it is. When we don't run our offense properly, we give up transition opportunities to them, right? Because we're not scoring. And they're pushing, and we're not. Issam was trying to bring the screen. Boo Boo, you called it off. Issam bringing the screen. Didn't take it. Brought it back. Issam, okay, Hassan. Ball on the perimeter. Nobody setting the screen when they should because there's absolutely no barrier between him and the basket. Some dribble handoff. Pull up for a shot. Make. Again, guys, ball movement, player movement, screens. We know what works. Again, guys, we let this guy get in deep. He gave a pass to the guy in the corner. Nobody picks up the guy in the corner properly. And what happens? Reverse layup. Almost reverse layup. All right. Well, we're going to stop it here. So remember, guys, very, very easy. On defense, we have to box out. And we saw on one of the plays, they got about 5 to 7 opportunities on one play because they kept on getting the offensive board. Those are plays that give them more opportunities to score and take away scoring opportunity for us. Number 2, so we weren't boxing out. We're not running our offense. And on the positive side, when we ran some offense, when we had some screens, some cutting, some player movement, it was much easier for us to score. We have to push the ball. When we don't, it lets their defense get set. So watch this game. Hopefully you guys benefited, and we'll see you next time.